The eclipse of the moon, occult time, and the ritual of control. In every age, the architecture of control is veiled behind the illusion of progress. And nowhere is this more cunningly deployed than in the alteration of time itself, that most sacred of all dimensions. For time is not simply the measure of movement. It is the invisible ether in which consciousness breathes. To bend it is to bend perception, and to reshape its structure is to reshape the inner world of the human being. What was the crime of the moon? That she should be dethroned. It was not inaccuracy, nor inconvenience, but power. Power over the tides, over fertility, over the mystical body of woman, over dreams, and over those subtle frequencies in which the unconscious mind communes with the infinite. The moon is the great reflector, the keeper of secrets, the veil between seen and unseen. And in ancient traditions, Sumerian, Druidic, Kabbalistic, she was known not as a satellite, but as a portal, a gateway through which the soul passed and returned in cycles. The 13 lunar months, each aligned to the sacred geometry of the cosmos and the sacred blood of woman, were seen not as superstition, but as divine architecture. 13, the number of the goddess, the number of transformation, of rebirth. But the priest-kings and papal engineers, in their zeal to solidify their dominion, declared war on this numerology. They abandoned the circle for the square, the flowing for the fixed, and established the 12-month empire of the sun, a code of commerce, not of spirit. And in so doing, they buried the feminine under the golden sun of empire. Some would face the solar supremacy and the masculinization of time. Behold the symbol of the sun, unwavering, dominant, eternal in its reign over the sky. Where the moon waxes and wanes, the sun blazes, steady and monarchic. The shift to solar time was not simply practical, it was patriarchal. The moon, once venerated in temples of Isis, Hecate, and Inanna, was reduced to superstition. The calendar became a system of linear productivity, a conveyor belt upon which human beings were marched toward industry, taxation, and military order. The sun-oriented calendar marched with the boot of empire. First Rome, then church, then the banks and factories of the modern age. The clock became the new crucifix, nailed not to a wall for devotion, but to every room for discipline. In its ticking, the soul forgot how to listen to the stars. It heard only the gears of capital and the chains of labor. By manipulating time, severing it from the natural order, the architects of the modern world began to shape not just history, but humanity itself.